Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm going to talk to you about why you should read Adam Makos' new book, Spearhead. Spearhead is an excellent book. It involves telling the life in the World War II story, largely of a guy from Pennsylvania named Clarence Smoyer. And he was a good soldier, protected the people in the tank that he was in, but he was what one may call a gentle giant if he was big, but he was small in stature, but he had a big heart, and he had a brave heart. He, okay, his father worked for the Civilian Conservation Corps, the CCC, and his mother was a domestic worker, and she was a maid. And he had humble upbringings, but he did what he could to help the family out, and he took a job very early in life. And when World War II came around, he ended up in the armored division, and he went to go serve in World War II, and he fought against a lot of Panzer tanks. And the book Spearhead really touches on the issues. It touches on the Sherman tanks. It also touches on the German Panzer tanks, and I highly recommend it. One of the guys that he served with was a guy who was half Cherokee, half Caucasian, named Paul Fairchild. And Paul Fairchild's Cherokee mother had converted to Christianity, and she brought him, Paul Fairchild, up in very humble upbringing. But Paul Fairchild died, unfortunately, in World War II. You'll see that in the book. But he was a very brave individual. He protected his soldiers as well. And Paul Fairchild took a liking to Clarence Smoyer. When Clarence Smoyer got busted for going AWOL, he didn't. The reason he went AWOL, it was only on paper. He wasn't a deserter or anything. He was out visiting his girlfriend, and he missed the last bus there, so he came to base a day or two late. Well, what the punishment was, he had a little piece of scissors, and he had to use that to cut the lawn pretty frequently. But what some soldiers would do, as part of the military culture, hazing, when you mess up, they would piss on the ground and the grass. But Paul Fairchild took up for Clarence Smoyer and said, the punishment's been enough. He has to cut the grass with the little scissors. Do not do that. And Paul Fairchild took up for Clarence Smoyer. And Clarence Smoyer turned out to be a very, very good soldier. And it worked out. So I recommend that you read the book. Hope everybody's doing well. Take care. God bless them. Bye-bye.